All right, so back to this part 40, the hopefully culminating part of this playthrough, assuming we can beat the champion. Again, let's just load up the ROM and get into it. Funny enough, tried to play Civ, didn't work, had some issues, so we're doing this. I originally planned on doing this tomorrow, but also, what is this annotate? I'm not going to worry about that. We know the champions team, right? We know. Hello? Oh, I was clicking the wrong button. Again, he leads off with Waylord, and his mega is Garchomp. Other than that, again, we have our team set up and ready to go fight. Like, I'm not super. My hope is we can knock this out first try, right? Even if I need to use revives and heals, you know, you know. And yeah, it's the champion theme. Then why does this guy look like Drayden? Waylord. And again, Mega should be able to take it down. I've got a couple of Pokemon with electric type moves too if needed, but my hope is that Mega Venusaur can take it. Because it's also pretty bulky if it has any sort of again, thank God it doesn't have Razor Leaf. If it has like Ice Beam or something, yeah, like I figured, should be able to, yeah. And he's gonna use his so again, making him use his 4 stores. Again, all I need to do is save Clefable for again that Garchomp. My hope is that Clefable. I mean, also like an ice type move is good too, but damn, we got the crit on this one. That's pretty nice. Um, Mamoswine. So good bet against that one. I think the problem is Infernape is weak to ground because let's really think about it, right? Infernape is weak to ground. So I think really the best play is probably a fighting type. I think fighting type works. I could also theoretically use Pelipper, but Pelipper honestly isn't that great. Like I think Scrafty is probably the best bet here. Yeah, because it's just neutral, but we're super effective. My hope is we can one shot it with or at least like at the very least Earthquake, and it outspeeds us. That is concerning. However, it didn't deal half. That's what I'll say. It did not deal half. So again, that's nice. Yeah, I guess kind of lucked out there a bit. Again, yeah, there we go. I don't think there would have been because I think yeah, Earthquake would have just killed Yan Mega. Oh, that's quad weak to rock, so switching Golem. Yeah, I just think honestly, Pelipper isn't that great. Except when using Surf. But yeah, I was worried it'd have like again, Bug Buzz. Holy shit, that dealt a lot, but this is quad effective. So the crit honestly wasn't necessary. So pain growth. That is grass poison. Who's a good bet? I think that's where Infernape is our good bet there, right? Yeah, grass poison. Again, so far this battle is pretty straightforward, right? We're halfway through. Again, he still has his mega, which we're saving. Another good one to save for his mega is yeah, Pelipper, right? Because it has it's the other one with a ice type move. So again, right? That's not the worst idea there. Yeah, surprise we're dealing like does he have he probably has a I guarantee he has an R4 store and he's probably going to use it. So yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, so again, also good bet to save Pelipper because it has that ice type move, which is quite effective. So regardless, it should deal at least half. So yeah, because that's really the main one I'm worried about. And again, we knocked out his Tangrowth. Alakazam. Oh yeah, we knew he had Alakazam. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, funny enough, Scrafty would have been really good against Alakazam. Psychic. Yeah, we don't have anything else that's just like super effective against Psychic, which is I may need to use a Pokemon. Here's the thing. We know it's this is what I'm gonna do. Switch into Golem. And the reason being, I'm going to full restore Scrafty, right? Because the problem being, I don't think we really have anything that can touch it. I mean, I knew he had Alakazam, it just didn't come to mind. Here's the thing. I mean, I still think it made sense to use Scrafty earlier. Because again, where the fuck full restore? Yeah, we're going to full restore Scrafty. Yeah, Golem is just fodder at this point. Yeah, just use Psychic, and that's probably gonna kill us. Yeah, I would have been surprised if that didn't. And then we use Scrafty here. It may have like Focus Blast or something. Um, oh, Shadow Ball, but yeah, that's still not very effective. And yeah, this is super effective. Can we one shot it? Nice. So yeah, now he's on to his last one, and we have 5v1. Yeah, Salamence. Again, lead off with Clefable just so that we completely disable because it has Molten Rays, which is Dragon type. So again, yeah, gonna and also take away its Intimidate. And again, yeah, he's getting the Mega, and we're gonna. I don't know if Clefable can kill it, right? But yeah, it used Earthquake. Just so long as that doesn't, yeah, I was gonna say it's not even stab. Like if it would have hit us with some crazy flying type move, yeah, that did a lot more than I was expecting. And again, use this Forest Store. Yeah, we may be able to just kill it with Clefable, right? Nah, because it's gonna use another. But what I'm gonna do is send in Pelipper and then use. Damn, how many fucking Forest Stores does this dude got? Like he's just spamming them. Yeah, and it just kills us with Earthquake here. But we just need to hit it with one move and it dies. And again, Pelipper resists Earthquake, or it just outright doesn't affect it. Granted, we'll see what other move it has. Hyper Voice. It has damn that one shot. I'm pretty sure it has the dragon ability. So who's think Scrafty's our best option here? Because if it has a flying type move, you use Scrafty for now, right? Because I want to see if I can hit it with a crutch. Damn, it's out and it's locked into outrage. Damn, you got with that. Oh my god, that actually is kind of infuriating. Um, it's locked into outrage. I'm gonna max because if it's locked into outrage, it's gonna kill Scrafty, right? And then I'll use also wait, no, I'm stupid. I can just Mach Punch with fucking I got rid of Mach Punch. But it's locked into outrage, which hopefully shouldn't kill Mega Venusaur, and I can use Sludge Bomb, right? And then hopefully kill it, right? I mean, all right, there we go. Yeah, that's yeah. So I knew this was going to be the main issue, right? But again, we beat it. That's the champion. It's less than 10 minutes. He's done. Again, I mean, to be fair, I wasn't in it would have gone a lot differently if we played on set again. And I will address that. Again, obviously, I played a few fan games before. Not a ton, but a few, right? Again, Insurgents obviously was the big one, then Uranium, then Infinite Fusion, in the midst of Reborn. Again, with the exception of Reborn, because Reborn has some crazy rules, and I used some of those CDs, right? I pretty much always played on set, and that was just because it's not even like, I don't Nuzlocke. I don't randomizer. I don't speedrun. I don't do anything. I play on set because that makes it a fair playing field in the battle, right? Like how you would do against like an actual human player, right? And again, I used to do set here, right? I don't remember exactly what battle it was, but it was at about the time that my team kind of became useless with Ariados and Woobat, and about the time we became massively underleveled. Again, I'll talk about that more. All right, and again, I think the question is, is there going to be a post game? What is that looking like, right? Also, I was gonna say, dude, I need to fucking save. Like, my computer crashed when I was trying to do Civ. I need to make sure this is fine. Is it supposed to be that like saving? Again, I think that's the big question. Is there going to be a post game, right? Yeah, Venusaur, good. Golem, good. Surprised we were able to evolve it. What? I guess we have an Electron now. Jesus. Yeah, like what the hell was that? Was that because we did a trade? Because didn't we trade for Scrafty? Because I believe again we caught an Electrode and I traded. That's probably why it was that way. I was gonna say I'm not moving. What's going on? Are we gonna move? Like what are we doing? Like, hey! More expressive than the fucking more expressive than the sun and moon fucking protagonist. What the hell's going on? Hey, good credits. And honestly, pretty good fan game. Again, I've been skeptical of ROM hacks, and the reason being, granted, I think it's because Infinite Fusion. I liked Infinite Fusion. I love the concept. For me, the big thing is I need a new region. I need a new story, right? Because I talk about all the time, right? What makes Pokemon special to me is the story. It's the journey, it's the tale, right? So providing a new experience for that is again, what I value most, right? So being able to do that, with these fan games and even ROM hacks, because I always just assumed ROM hacks were based on the region. Granted, again, it's based on like the game, but like again, given the fact that they did it and like took and made a new region, good for them, right? Damn, what the hell is Regirock doing? But yeah, good. Like there may be a post game, who knows? But and what I'll say, because I can kind of get into the game, you know, probably my main critique is again the level curve. Like again, I don't like that was like what the hell is going on? Again, all of a sudden the level curved and we were like 10 levels below and we were just fighting our way back up. Again, by the end, it kind of, evened out, and that isn't even me complaining in terms of like it, because that's like the equivalent of the Gen 5 level curve following the initial Elite Four. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, again, and part of that was combined with having a bad team. I mean, we're able to make our way through. We were able to make do, right? But that's part of why I had to turn set off. The other thing there being, I also think it was overall pretty average. Like, I don't think it was anything super astounding. I liked, again, the gym leaders average, Elite Four average, right? Rival pretty average. I think what sticks out about this game is again, the antagonists, the new elders. I think they were a pretty interesting group. Again, yeah. I was gonna say again, hey, thanks to us. I really liked the new elders as like a team. I actually really liked them. Gaia V3, V4, what the hell? So this is, the end of this. No, yeah, no post game. That's what I figured, right? That was kind of the big question. So this is literally the last part for Gaia. Bitch, V4 ain't ever coming. I like it. It ain't coming out. And I am not getting 100 win fucking battle streak. I don't know what to do. We are not doing that shit. Jesus. Um, Yeah, again, and it was because fucking hold on, wait, recommendations? Should we actually go off of that? Oh, well, they're not doing it. Sienna. Oh, well, I already have my list. Orange, that literal name. That's where you gave Morgana the and again, like, hey, there's Regigigas. So yeah, no post game. So similar to Uranium. Um, red double plus, Eclipse. Again, I've got my own list of games, so I'm not as I can just beat the champion again if I want this list, right? Yeah, hey, good, yeah, good. That looks again, that looks cool, right? I also, what I will say, I do like the region too. I like the region, right? You know, I like what they did with the region and kind of how it wasn't like super linear. Like we were kind of like bouncing all over the place for the region, right? Um, hello, the end. Am I supposed to click something here? Okay, there we go. And then so are we, hold on. So where are we gonna spawn when we go back in? Is it gonna be at the hello? I thought you said there was no post game. What the fuck is going on? We are not doing that shit. Like another 4 year gap. The post game. Wait, so hold on. When was Pokemon Gaia released? All right, what the hell just disappears? Damn, was this our starting? This was our starting house, right? I honestly forgot. Where's it? Where's our mother? Right here we go. Hey, that's a W. Good ass mom, right? Yeah, and here's the NES, right? Yeah, NES. I remember I was like, NES. What year is this? Jesus Christ, like fucking. Because I think the NES was the only one that was like shown in like the original fucking games. Every time beyond that it was more updated, but again, so that's the end of the Gaia journey. Like I said, I'm not doing any like nonsense with this anymore. You know, and I also don't plan on playing our fan game, right? Again, I'm just gonna hold off until I'm able to play Reborn again with my new laptop. I think the main thing, right, is again, I'll be playing Yick 1.5 when that comes out. That's in about a week-ish. So we will be playing that. That I specifically held off on replaying through Yick for that very reason, right? Um again, we will be playing Yick 1.5, right? And the thing there with that, is yeah, and then I'll hopefully finish that by the time I get back to Reborn. But other than that, it'll be DDLC mods. Again, I have DDLC mods in mind. Well, I will also say there are other fan games that I want to play. Again, the Reborn line is what takes precedence. Um, yeah, and that's Pokemon Gaia done. Again, like still waiting on Azurite. That game's never coming out. Um, yeah, the Reborn line, and I have a few others that I have in the list, right? And then where's Act 3 mods, right? Again, the next one we plan on playing is our Castle Walls, but because that one is walls, right? But I'll hold off until again, Yick 1.5, right? I think yeah, you probably won't see another video out of me until Yick 1.5, which is December 2nd. And I think I start playing it on like December, I don't want to say 3rd, maybe 4th. But again, right? Besides the point, the main thing is, what it comes down to is, yeah, again, so getting back to this game, I think what stands out this game is the new elders. I think they're a pretty good villainous team, right? Like antagonists. I wouldn't put it on the level of like, let's say, the cults of insurgents or, again, Team Meteor, right? I think again, but those games also have like way more, put into them, right? They're not just your ordinary ROM hack. But I think like for ROM hack and a more standard fan game, and I won't say it's like again, because Uranium did the whole, oh, your mom is secretly, Urain or Curie, right? And then Urain is the legendary, right? But I do like the new elders and the concept of them, right? Especially like, yeah, freaking Morgana, you know, freaking pulling out, her entire team and then all the Reggies and then still losing. That's kind of crazy. But again, and again, I think this is because what I will say is not every fan game should have like a post game. Like, let's put it that way. Insurgents, honestly, Insurgents was a fan game that probably could have done without a post game, right? Like, granted, they did, and I liked it. I think they did it well, right? Infinite Fusion, if I don't recall, didn't really have that much of a post game. Like, not really. Because you could go to Johto, but you could only go to like certain parts of it. It was weird. Friggin' Reborn, Lord knows, right? Obviously Uranium didn't have one. Again, I feel it because like Uranium, I don't think it would have really benefited from a post game. This is one that would really benefit from a post game. I think the idea, and that's probably what they're trying to set up, going after the Reggies and the remaining Elder Knights. Again, that's very reminiscent of like Gen 5, where you beat Jetsis and you're going after like the remaining seven sages, right? That's a very equivalent. And again, I can't be the only one who's like drawing, I drew a lot of similarities between the new elders as well as Team Plasma, right? But I think that was deliberate. But I think that's why I like him so much. Again, the one thing that definitely stands out about this game is the antagonist, right? Again, and yeah, I mean, but you know, I think that's it. Like, I really don't have anything else to say. I'm glad I chose to start in our fan game, but I also do think that, again, I'm just going to hold off until I get back to Reborn. And then we'll be, again, continue on with where we're kind of stuck, right? But with that, I don't really have anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.